Hello, class. I hope you're all safe. So, our topic for your subject, professional conducts and ethical standards, is professional conduct. So, alam ko na masyado na tayo maraming diniscuss tungkol sa professional conduct, about code of ethics, code of conduct. So, ngayon, ang i-discuss naman natin is about professional conduct. You need to understand what is professional conduct. So, it is a professionally accepted standards of personal and business behavior, values, and guiding principles. Codes of professional ethics are often established by professional organizations to help guide members in performing their job functions according to sound and consistent ethical principles. So this is a field of regulation of members of professional bodies either acting under statutory or contractual powers. Just for example, our Professional Regulations Commission. So yun yung pinaka main um, goal talaga nila, makapag-establish ng regulations para sa mga members ng bawat board of, for example, Board of Criminology, Board of Chemistry, Physician Board. So, sila yung mga nagre-regulate na members kung paano sila mag-act as their profession needs. So, historically, yung private professional bodies on a contractual nature have the sole legal authority for the establishment of professional conducts for the guidance of their members. So before, private yung mga professional bodies na nagagawa ng mga authority. Yung dito kasi sa panahon natin ngayon, meron na tayong government regulated na professional body na sila lahat centralized na yung pagre-regulate ng mga bawat profession. So, yun nga yung tinatawag na Profession Regulation Commission or the PRC itself. So, professional conduct is behavior that meets or exceeds ethical expectations for a given profession. It is the accepted manner on how a professional should act. So, dapat ito yung alam ng bawat professional, ng iba't ibang profession. So, kung iba yung profession mo, pwedeng maiba yung professional conduct or behavior na hinihingi para sa'yo. For example, yung mga lawyers or yung mga abogado natin, they are held to strict ethical standards and rules of professional conduct enforced by state and local bar associations. So, yung nagre-regulate naman sa mga lawyers is yung IBP or Integrated Bar of the Philippines. So, iba yung mga ethical standards na sineset para sa kanila. Ganon din sa mga doctors. For example, yung mga doctors, meron silang tinatawag na doctor-patient meron silang kinoconsider na doctor-patient confidentiality. Ganon din sa mga lawyers, kapag kliyente ka ng isang lawyer at sinabi mo sa kanya lahat-lahat, i-hold niya na confidential lahat ng sinabi mo. Professional conduct translates into a functional work environment, civility and mutual respect, commitment to organization, job satisfaction, productivity, synergy, minimal absenteeism, minimal turnover, communication. These qualities that you present at the workplace will help you build a positive reputation, making yourself reliable and trustworthy, and will give your employers a good vibe about you, which might result in gaining greater responsibilities with the institution. So, kapag maganda yung conduct mo sa trabaho, marami kang magigain na advantages. And isa dun sa mga advantages na yun, pag maganda yung pinapakita mo na work, pwede kang magkaroon ng mas pagkakatiwalaan ka ng mga employers mo. So, what is the importance of professional conduct? This involves ethics, morals, and standards of behavior. So, being a professional, it is necessary for the person to maintain his or her ethical behavior and to have a good professional conduct. Professionalism is the conduct, aims, or qualities that mark a profession or a professional. It implies quality of workmanship or service. A professional reputation is the difference between success and failure, and the organization aims to keep their most professional staff. So, kapag ikaw sa work mo is quoted ka as a professional, mas gusto ka magstay ng employer mo kaysa dun sa mga quoted or nakikitaan ng unprofessionality. So, isa yan sa makapagbibigay sa'yo ng tenure dun sa trabaho mo. Meron naman tayong mga disciplinary codes. These allow the profession to define a standard of conduct and ensure that the individual practitioners meet the standards by disciplining them and removing them from the professional body if they do not practice accordingly. This help maintains the public's trust in the profession, encouraging the public to continue seeking their services. So kapag yung isang professional na tinatawag natin, hindi siya nag-perform professionally according dun sa profession niya, so pwede siyang masampahan ng kaso dun sa, for example, sa Board of Criminology, sa Board of Chemistry, and then kapag napatunayan na nakagawa siya ng mali na dapat discipline ng disciplining body, pwede siyang matanggalan ng lisensya. So, hindi na siya makakapag-practice ng profession na yun. So, yun yung parusa sa kanya kapag hindi niya na-meet yung standards na nakaset dun sa profession niya. So, what is professional conduct in the workplace? Professional behavior is a form of etiquette in the workplace that is linked primarily to respectful and courteous conduct. A professional's treatment of coworkers and clients and ensuring a positive workplace attitude will help improve the productivity and effectiveness in the workplace. So, hindi lang ikaw yung maapektuhan ng professional behavior mo. Aside from you, yung performance mo sa work, maapektuhan din yung relationship mo or working environment mo dun sa coworkers mo and eventually dun sa mga employers nyo. So, kapag maganda yung professional behavior mo, pwede mo maapektuhan yung, syempre, yung mga ibang coworkers mo, magiging maayos din yung behavior towards you, magkakaroon kayo ng mas magandang working environment at mas mag-i-increase yung at mag-i-improve yung productivity at effectiveness nyo pare-pareho sa workplace. So, ito yung mga tips for professional behavior. First is honesty. It means to always act openly, never share confidential, privileged, or client information unnecessarily. Do not tolerate or justify dishonest conduct by others, and so you have to report any conflicts of interest immediately. So, ikaw sa sarili mo, dapat sa'yo magsimula yung honesty mo. Kapag may ginawa ka, kailangan honest to goodness yung actions mo na yon. And kapag pinagkatiwalaan ka ng confidential information, hindi mo siya dapat i-share unnecessarily. Katulad sa PNP, yung mga memorandums and communications, merong mga naka-indicate if confidential or private, mga ganun na ano. Ibig sabihin, susundin yung security ng documents na yon. So, kapag ikaw nag-handle ng mga ganung documents na may mga nakalagay na confidential or meron din mga secret documents na kailangan i-handle ng personnel, depende dun sa hinihingi na confidentiality. So, next is respect. We must always maintain a respectful attitude to everyone at all times. Even during stressful times, do not lash out on a colleague or disrespect anyone regardless of their position. Always use appropriate language, apologize for errors or misunderstandings, and keep your personal opinions of others to yourself. So, kailangan i-maintain natin yung respeto natin sa bawat isa kahit ano pa yung mangyari, lalong-lalo na pag dumadating yung mga stressful times or nagka-cram na tayo, katulad sa amin, mga paggawa namin ng mga compliances, marami ng cramming. So, kapag uminit yung ulo natin, hindi natin dapat ilabas yung init ng ulo natin doon sa mga kasamahan natin kasi mababawasan yung respeto natin sa kanila, mababawasan din yung respeto nila sa atin. So, kahit na maliliit na or may mabababang posisyon kesa sa atin yung mga kasamahan natin, hindi pa rin natin sila dapat i-disrespect. Kailangan maging mataas pa rin yung respeto natin para sa kanila. At kung magkamali man tayo, kailangan i-accept natin yun at mag-apologize tayo. Okay? Sa meetings, we have to always arrive on time and be prepared. Make appropriate contributions to discussions and don't take over when someone is trying to talk. Respect the one presiding the meeting, follow the appropriate format, and ask considerate questions. Minsan kasi sa mga meeting, meron tayong mga tinatawag na yung medyo pabida. Yung tanong ng questions na hindi naman related dun sa meeting. So, dapat basahin mo muna kung ano ba yung agenda ng meeting. At first, kung may mga tanong ka, isulat mo na, take note mo na, para kapag ka dumating dun sa point na napag-usapan yun at hindi pa nasagot yung tanong mo, that's the time na maghintay ka ng turn mo para makapagtanong. Hindi pwede yung basta ikaw yung kailangan makapagtanong ka lang para lang ma-recognize ka, yung mga ganun. Communication. Speak clearly in a language that is easily understandable. Act courteously and use good manners when engaging with others. Follow company guidelines regarding content. Read the information provided before asking questions. Listen to others and don't engage in office gossip. So, sa communication, hindi sinasabi dito na makipag-communicate ka dun sa mga coworkers mo regarding sa mga chismis tungkol dun sa ibang tao. So, yung communication dito is yung memorandum sa office, yung mga instructions, directives, mga procedures, safety procedures, yun yung mga communication na sinasabi dito. So, dapat yung mga communication na ganun, aralin na mabuti. Kung may questions ka, itanong mo dun sa superior mo. Pero this communication doesn't mean na yung i-communicate mo yung chismis tungkol sa ibang coworkers mo sa iba. Okay, that is very, very bad. Now, time management. Don't be late at work. Instead, arrive a few minutes early to prepare yourself and get settled. Follow lunch and break schedules by leaving and returning on time. Be mindful of your schedule and the activities you have to accomplish each day. So, hindi pwede yung, for example, late kang papasok. Tapos para makakompensate ka dun sa pagiging late mo, late ka din uuwi. Parang hindi mo mapapakita yung respeto mo dun sa time management sa work schedule na binigay sa'yo. And also, hindi mo rin mapapakita yung respect mo sa sarili mo dahil parang sobrang pinapagod mo yung sarili mo ng ganun. So, dapat kung ano yung work schedule na binigay sa'yo, susundin mo by time management. So, integrity, act ethically and do the right thing at all times. Yun yung integrity na tinatawag. As much as possible, kapag faced ka ng isang situation, you have to do the right thing at all times. As much as possible. Next is safety. Read and understand the company's safety policy and report any maintenance or other hazards immediately. So, priority pa din syempre ng management is the safety of all employees. Kaya dapat, lalo na sa, for example, sa police, sa PNP, kailangan i-keep pa rin natin yung safety. That's why nagkakandak ng mga trainings para ma-practice yung safety ng bawat isa. For example, sa crime laboratory naman, may mga laboratory practices na kailangan tayong i-alamin at i-practice natin. So, yung corporate goals, kailangan alam natin yung meron tayong clear understanding ng goals, mission, vision, and objectives of the company or institution that you are part of and know the role that you play in achieving them. So, yan palagi nakapaskil sa mga pagpasok natin sa isang malaking company, sa isang opisina. Yan palagi nakapaskil yung goals, mission, vision, objectives. Kasi para ma-remind yung bawat employee na yun yung goal na i-achieve natin. Yun yung kung paano natin i-achieve yung goals natin para ma-instill sa mind ng bawat isa kung ano-ano ba talaga dapat yung or ano yung role nila dun sa pag-achieve ng bawat goal. Sa dress, dress in clean, appropriate clothing. Follow the dress code and standards and do not dress provocatively. So, minsan kasi sa isang opisina, kung may dress code, madali lang i-follow yung dress code. Kung may uniform, lahat naka-uniform para pantay-pantay lang yung bawat isa na nagtatrabaho. Pero kung sakaling walang uniform at casual, smart casual attire lang, dapat alam natin sa sarili natin na hindi tayo pwedeng mag-dress provocatively at work. Pwede natin isuot yun sa mga gatherings, social gatherings na allowed siya. Pero sa work, hindi pwede yung provocative dressing. Accountability. Be responsible for your actions. Do what needs to be done and avoid leaving it for others to finish. Be honest if things go wrong. Or if you won't be able to finish something on time, then work out an effective resolution to move forward. Seek help if needed. So, kailangan accountable ka dun sa mga ginagawa mo. Kapag merong nangyaring di maganda, dapat alam mo kung paano mong i-defend yung kung ano nangyari, alam mo kung saan hahanapin. Pero kung meron ka pagkakamali, you have to accept it and alamin mo kung ano yung dapat mong gagawin sa susunod para hindi na maulit yung pagkakamali na yun. Teamwork. Sometimes you have to work with people that you don't necessarily like. So you have to set aside those differences to work well with others and to achieve common goals. So hindi naman lahat agad-agad sa isang opisina gusto natin yung isa't isang kasama natin. So, marami nga mga post tayo nababasa sa Facebook na pumapasok ka sa trabaho para magtrabaho, hindi para i-like yung kasama mo. But just the same, dapat matuto ka rin na kung paano ka makikisama para maging maganda yung working environment nyo. Commitment, dedication, and positive action to your role in the organization will give good results and inspire others as well. So, kapag nakikita ng iba na committed ka dun sa ginagawa mo and alam mo yung ginagawa mo, nag-exert ka ng effort, pwedeng magkaroon ng positive action or syempre matatapos mo agad yung trabaho mo with good results. And pwede rin maka-inspire sa iba yung ginagawa mong commitment dun sa work mo. So, these are the golden rules to become a professional in service to your organization. Always strive for excellence. Kasi pag nag-strive ka for excellence, gagawin mo lahat para mag-excel ka dun sa ginagawa mo. Be trustworthy. Be accountable. Be courteous and respectful. Be honest, open, and transparent. Be competent and improve continually. Always be ethical. Always be honorable and act with integrity. Respect confidentiality. Set good examples. So, what is personal and professional ethics naman? Personal ethics are ethics that a person identifies with in respect to people and situations that they deal with during their everyday personal life. So, ito, yung sa personal natin, yun yung ethics na ng personal nating trabaho or personal nating buhay. Yung professional ethics naman, they are ethics that a person must adhere to in respect with their interactions and business dealings in their professional life. So, for personal ethics for your personal life and professional ethics for your professional life. So, in some cases, personal and professional ethics may cause moral conflict. Tingnan natin kung bakit. So, let's look at some examples dun sa conflict ng personal and professional ethics. So, for example, a police officer may personally believe that a law that he is required to enforce is wrong. However, under the Code of Conduct for the police, he is required to obey all lawful and reasonable instructions to enforce that law, unless there is a good and sufficient cause to do otherwise. So, being a police officer, bound siya na mag-obey dun sa pinag-uutos sa kanya na gawin. Although, naniniwala siya na hindi tamang gawin yon, pero parang dito nagkakaroon ng conflict yung personal and professional ethics niya. So, dahil nasa work siya at lawful naman yung instruction na binibigay sa kanya, kahit na medyo nagkaka-conflict sa personal ethics niya, kailangan sundin niya pa rin yun. Unless, meron talagang good and sufficient cause na hindi niya gawin yun. Pero kailangan explain niya yun dun sa superior niya. Next example, a doctor may not personally believe that the course of medical treatment chosen by a patient is the right one. However, under the Code of Ethics, he or she must respect the rights, autonomy, and freedom of choice of that patient. So, minsan kasi, syempre, mga doktor, mas alam nila yung dapat nilang gawin, pero meron pa rin kasing say yung bawat pasyente kung ano yung course of medical treatment na pipiliin nila. So, kung ano yung pinili nila, kahit na hindi favorable dun sa doctor or hindi siya mas pabor dun, kailangan yun pa rin yung isa katuparan niya, naggagawin niya. So sometimes, people at work resolve moral conflicts by drawing a line between their profession and individual roles. They separate their work from their personal life and follow their professional code of conduct. I'm sorry, may mali ito. So we have to correct this. Maybe this is professional life, follow their professional code of conduct. So, kapag nasa professional life sila, ang ipa-follow nila is yung professional code of conduct nila. Kapag naman nandun sila sa personal life nila at wala sa profession, pwede nilang i-follow yung personal ethics nila. So, what are the ways to uphold professionalism and workplace etiquette? So, ito mga parang tips lang siya. So, professionalism and workplace etiquette are always important regardless of overall performance. Careers have been known to stall because an individual did not display these qualities. So, ano ba yung mga qualities na yun? So, first, honor your commitments and get your job done. So, kapag nag-commit ka, kailangan magawa mo yung commitment na sinabi mo. Be on time for work and any meetings or events. Pay attention to cultural norms and follow them. Check your communication. Keep personal business during work time to a minimum. Minsan kasi hindi rin natin maiwasan na isabay yung mga personal businesses natin during work. Kasi for example, meron tayong kailangan asikasuhin sa isang agency or sa ibang opisina. Yung work natin is Monday to Friday, 8 to 5, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Yung office hours dun sa office na yun is the same. So, paano kang makakapag-process ng mga kailangan mong, for example, personal documents kung nasa work ka? So, pwedeng magpaalam, pero we have to keep it to a minimum lang. Bring a notepad and pen or pencil during meetings. Importante kasi na nagte-take notes tayo dahil hindi naman lahat ng sasabihin sa meeting maaalala natin. We will need them sometime, yung mga notes natin na yan. So, think before you post, tweet or comment at work or about work. So, minsan kasi naglalash out tayo ng mga negative feelings natin sa social media na pwedeng maka-apekto dun sa work natin. So, before ka mag-post, you have to think first. So, avoid office politics and gossip. Ito rin, isa sa pinakamadaling makasira ng samahan sa trabaho is yung mga office politics or kung magkaiba sila ng political ideas minsan pati religious ideas magkaiba. So, nagkakaroon ng clash. And most especially yung gossips na minsan kasi hindi maiwasan pero may mga ganun talagang kasamaan sa trabaho na mas mahaba, mas marami pa yung pinagchichismis kaysa sa pinagtatrabaho. So, that's all for our topic for this meeting. So I have already given you your progress activity number 4. Pakisagot na lang po, and please don't forget to turn in or hand in your answers para ma-check po natin. So hindi ko pa na-check yung tinurn in nyo last week. Konti pa lang na-check ko. Pakihintay na lang yung grades nyo. Thank you very much and keep safe always.